Hello there everybody and welcome back to Fable 2. This video is going to go over the last job that I have to show off, which is civilian displacement. We did a quest a little while ago that was saving slaves, slave rescue, and this is pretty much exactly the opposite. This is to get quote-unquote new recruits for a hard labor agency, so that's kind of a good way to basically cover up that, you're looking for some slaves. So we need to talk to the recruiter, who is here in Bowerstone Cemetery, and he's going to give us the details about our job. So I've already done one of these because I had screwed it up. They had given me a place in Wraithmarsh, and the undead and things like that kept killing all of the people I brought, which was just a huge pain in the butt. So I've already done this, but I'm going to do it again just because it's the same thing every single time. You basically get the contract, it'll tell you the details, and then you do what it is that's on the card, just as we have been seeing. So this is an extremely easy one. All you have to do is lead them to Bower Lake. You only need one civilian, and it doesn't care about the occupation, it doesn't care about the appearances, and doesn't care about distinguishing features. So I can basically pick up any random person off the street and bring them. So this is an example of something that's very, very easy, but you can get something that's really, really hard. A certain occupation or a distinguishing feature like a tattoo or something is a little tougher to actually complete, but this will be super easy. So I guess the easiest thing to do would be either to go to Bowerstone Market or to go to the Gypsy Camp. I guess the Gypsy Camp is a little bit closer, so we could do that and just lure them over to the slaver camp. Alright, so here we are in Bower Lake. So we're just going to go to the Gypsy Camp, seduce or get someone who likes me to follow me, and then I'm going to sell them into slavery. Florisha, or I don't even know how to pronounce that name. All of these gypsies have crazy names. Yeah, Florisha, let's go with that. We're gonna get Florisha here to follow me, if I can get her to follow me, although it doesn't look like she will because she's a little busy dancing. Well, your dancing has saved you this time, Florisha. Oh, let's take Zelda, I guess. Zelda the Gypsy. Well, Link's not here to save you today. Will you follow me? Oh yeah, you will. Feel kinda bad. This woman loves and trusts me and wants me to marry her, and little does she know, I'm about to sell her into slavery. So obviously this is a quest that's going to get you bad points, and it also gets you a money reward. So this is one that, again, like with all the other jobs, will randomly pop up and disappear just as time goes on. So this is the last of the jobs that I'm going to show off. And I don't know where this camp is. It's pretty far away. Let's see. I must have gotten the wrong location. I must have not been paying attention. Let's see. Bowerstone Road. So this is what I don't get. It says that we need to go to Bower Lake, but it points me towards Bower Road, which doesn't make any sense at all. The camp must be here, but the Golden Trail just isn't leading me to it. There we go, that's better. I was gonna say, was I just not paying any attention, or is the game just screwing with me? But it was the latter of the two, so I'm glad I didn't make myself out to look like a complete idiot. If I can vault off here. And yes, sorry, you must come down here. And wow, did she run away, or she just did she run away? I don't know, or maybe she was coming down the cliff to meet me. I'm not really sure what she's doing, but maybe the assassin scared her away. Maybe. Ah, God, go away. I'm trying to finish up a simple quest with slaves, and you're just bunging it up for me. Why you gotta go do that, assassins? Because you can see the camp is down there, just a below the cliff. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she was just coming down to meet me. Just climbing down the cliff, I guess. After that brief interruption, I am going to sell you into slavery. So I brought you a delivery. One gypsy female for the taking. Here you are.
Oh, yes. This will do nicely.
Let me go, please.
And now that we have delivered our slave, you can see that they've got and they have caged her up, and she's not happy with us. I feel terrible. I can't even imagine what an experience like that would be in real life. That would just be like the most terrifying thing ever. But you actually have to go back to Mickey to get your prize, or your reward, I should say. So we're going to go back to the cemetery and get our reward for doing this. So let's go and get our reward. If you do it correctly, you'll get a better reward. If you don't follow the criteria, but you bring them a slave anyways, they'll be happy but not as happy, and you won't get as good of a reward. So, you know, something like that was impossible to mess up. There's no possible way that you could not do that correctly. But yeah, we have successfully recruited a villager into the marvelous world of hard labor. Yay! We just made Albion a more terrible place after we spent so long making good moral choices and changing it for the better. So, you get 750 gold, and you get 30 bad points for that. I don't know why you get more bad points for selling someone into slavery than you do for actually killing a person. I guess because, you know, killing them, you put them out of their misery right away, but selling them into slavery, they've got years and years and years of terrible times ahead of them or something. I'm not too sure how it works, but I guess now that that is over, I've spent a lot of time off screen getting silver keys and gargoyles and things like that, and I've gotten quite a bit of experience just from fighting hobs and bandits and assassins that have come up along the way. So I'm going to buy the final upgrades that I want to get to my hero, and then we will be fully leveled. So let's go ahead and get our final physique, which is going to make us strong as we can be, and then we're going to get accuracy, which increases our accuracy, so that's obviously very self-explanatory. And we have a bunch of will experience left over that I don't think I'll use, just because I haven't really done a whole lot with will anyways, and I don't really plan to. But yeah, that's as big as your hero will get if you are at a full strength and skill level. So as you can see, I'm absolutely hulkingly huge. I'm tall, but I'm also incredibly built. You can see my huge arms, like, oh man. Let's take a look at my my naked character model. I'm also quite thin. I did thin down quite a bit. I ate a lot of celery and things like that, but I still look you know, pretty big, but that's just because I'm a really, really, like, muscular woman. It almost looks like I have a barrel chest. But yeah, you can see here that I was once a petite, young, 18-year-old female, you know, stick figure, and now I'm this big, hulking woman about ready to kick some ass. Interestingly enough, I'm going to show you a trick if you are interested. If you decide that at the end you just want to fool around, or you don't like the way your hero looks, or something like that, what you can do is you can actually discard some of your skills that you've learned. So for example, I just went ahead and I made my hero tougher, but if I want to, if I decide, no, I don't want that, and I want to put my experience elsewhere, you can actually discard it. You'll get a little bit of your experience back, but not much, and your character model will change. So if I, for example, get rid of a couple of things in physique, you'll notice that she gets a lot smaller. Not by much, but a little bit. So if you want to go ahead and make your character a little more appealing, you can go ahead and take some of the abilities out in strength. If you want to, which I might do just for fun, just to kind of run around and be, you know, be this big, sexy, like, skinny girl again in my little tart outfits. Because if I go ahead and I take all the things out of strength, I can still do a lot with will and a lot with skill, if I want to. And then if I want to, I can go ahead and do it back, because now I have 85,000 852,000, excuse me, in my general. So that's just kind of a trick I thought I'd let everybody know, because I remember when I played my first time, I was really disappointed that my hero bulked up, especially because I really wanted like a sexy hero, and I'm not so sexy when I'm huge and hulking. That's one of the really good things about Fable 3, but anyways, so we went ahead and we fully leveled our character, so that's just figured I'd show you guys how the character model looks when you are fully bulkified. And I'm going to find some other little videos to do. We've got a couple of other ones, such as the shooting range, which hopefully I'll be able to try. No promises that I'll actually win, but I can give it a try. We can go back to the Crucible if we want, which gives us a legendary weapon. And we also have the Archaeologist to complete. So I need to get my dog to be a 5-star treasure hunter, and when he's fully leveled, we'll go ahead and we'll do this quest. So I'm gonna slowly make another dent in this ever-shrinking quest log, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time.